Hello, bold and the beautiful fans. Welcome back to another deep dive into the world of the bold and the beautiful, where the battles are fierce, the betrayals cut deep, and the consequences change lives forever. Today, we witness an epic showdown, a Hope and Carter's fight to hold onto Forrester creations against Ridge and Brooke's relentless mission to reclaim it. But this is more than a business battle, it's a war of hearts, loyalties, and shattered family bonds. Every move has a cost and every decision leaves scars. So, buckle up for an in-depth, emotional journey through one of the most explosive chapters yet. Stay with me until the end, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more of your favorite soap opera content. The air at Forrester Creations is thick with tension, a tension that extends far beyond the boardroom. Hope Logan can feel it building, and it sends a chill down her spine. Something is shifting, something she dreads. Carter Walton, her partner in this bold takeover, is slipping away from her, and she knows why. It's guilt, cold, consuming guilt, that is pulling him back toward Ridge Forrester. Hope has always trusted her instincts, and they are screaming that Carter's loyalty is on the verge of collapse. She sees it in his restless movements, hears it in his hesitant words. Once so sure, so determined to lead Forrester Creations into a new era with her, he is now drowning in second thoughts. But it isn't just time that has worn him down. Someone is working against her, whispering in his ear, and she knows exactly who: Brooke Logan, her own mother. But before we get into the depths of that mother-daughter clash, let's step into the moment that sets everything into motion: Carter and Ridge. A moment of confession. Carter and Ridge face the truth. The walls of Ridge's office, once a place of power and creativity, now hold the weight of broken trust. Carter stands there, his usual confidence stripped away. The silence between him and Ridge is almost unbearable, but it's Carter who breaks it with honesty. "I regret it, Ridge," he says, his voice low, thick with emotion. "I regret how it happened. I regret hurting you." Ridge, a man who has weathered countless betrayals, feels the rawness in Carter's words. His jaw tightens, his eyes harden, but there's something else: pain. Ridge doesn't lash out. Instead, he listens. He sees not just an adversary, but a friend who has lost his way. Carter continues, his voice cracking under the weight of guilt. "I believed in what Hope and I could do with Forrester Creations. But I never wanted to lose your respect. And then the unexpected happens." Ridge, rather than condemning Carter, reaches out. "I lost a company," he says, "but I don't want to lose a friend." The room, heavy with unspoken forgiveness, seems to shrink around them as they share a brief, powerful embrace. But this fragile moment is shattered by the sound of a gasp. Hope stands at the doorway, her eyes wide with shock and hurt. Hope's fear and Brooke's interference, mother against daughter. Hope's world cracks in that instant. She sees it all: Carter's remorse, Ridge's acceptance, and the unspoken truth: Carter is slipping from her grasp. And she knows whose hand is guiding him away: Brooke. Behind this moment of vulnerability lies weeks of manipulation. Brooke Logan, with her unshakable resolve, has been chipping away at Carter's guilt. She has met with him privately, using every tool in her arsenal: reason, empathy, and the undeniable history he shares with Ridge. "Carter," Brooke had said, her voice laced with conviction, "you're a good man. But you're standing on the wrong side of this. Ridge isn't just losing a company, he's losing a part of his family's legacy. Is that who you want to be?" Brooke's influence is powerful because it strikes at Carter's core: his values, his loyalty. And though he never promised her anything, she saw it. The flicker of doubt, the shadow of regret. Brooke knew the seed she planted would grow. But what drives Brooke isn't just business. It's personal. Brooke and Katie. The truth behind Brooke's agenda. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Brooke confides in her sister, Katie Logan. Over glasses of wine, the carefully composed facade cracks, and the raw truth spills out. "I need Ridge to get Forrester Creations back," Brooke says, her voice tight with emotion. "Because I can't lose him, Katie. I can't." Katie's response is sharp, her eyes filled with both love and concern. "Brooke, let me ask you something. If Ridge gets the company back tomorrow, do you really think he'll come running back to you?" The words cut deep, but Katie presses on. "You're fighting for his legacy, but are you fighting for him?" Or are you fighting because you think winning the company will fix what's broken between you? Brooke's lips tremble, her eyes glassy with unshed tears. I don't know, she whispers, but I have to try. Katie sighs, shaking her head. And what about hope? You're not just going to war with Carter. You're going to war with your own daughter. Hope strikes back. The showdown with Brooke. The tension between Hope and Brooke finally erupts in a confrontation that has been building like a storm. Hope, armed with anger and heartbreak, confronts her mother in a scene that cuts straight to the bone. Why are you doing this, Mom? Hope demands, her voice shaking with emotion. Why are you so determined to ruin everything Carter and I have built? Brooke's reply is swift, her eyes blazing with determination. Because it's not yours to build, Hope. You stole it from Ridge. Hope's hands tremble, her voice rising. And what about me, Mom? I'm your daughter. But you'd rather see me fail than see me succeed without Ridge. Brooke's voice softens, but her resolve doesn't. I am trying to protect you from yourself, from a choice that will haunt you forever. But Hope's eyes flash with something darker, betrayal. No, she says coldly. You're trying to win Ridge back. You're using this company, you're using me, because you can't let him go. The silence that follows is thick and suffocating. The wounds they inflict on each other in this moment will leave scars that may never heal. Carter's dilemma, between loyalty and love. While mother and daughter wage their war, Carter is trapped in his own private hell. Ridge's friendship, Brooke's plea for justice, and Hope's belief in their shared future all pull him in different directions. One sleepless night, Carter stands alone in the Forrester Creations boardroom. The walls seem to close in on him, lined with portraits of the family whose legacy he holds in his hands. His mind races. Give it back, and he reclaims his honor but loses hope. Keep it, and he preserves his future with hope but loses Ridge's respect, and perhaps a piece of himself. A decision made, a family shattered. The next morning, the entire Forrester family and key players gather for a meeting that could change everything. Carter, at the head of the table, delivers his verdict. I've made my decision, he announces, his voice steady but his hands clenched. Forrester Creations belongs to the Forrester family. I will return it. The room reacts. A ripple of shock, relief, and devastation. Ridge nods. A silent acknowledgement of friendship restored. Brooke's eyes glisten with triumph, but Katie watches her sister carefully, knowing the cost. But it is Hope's reaction that freezes the room. Her voice cuts through the silence, sharp and cold. You chose them, she says, her eyes burning with betrayal. Not us, them. Carter's expression is pained, but he stands by his choice. I couldn't live with what we did, Hope. I'm sorry. Hope's face hardens. So am I. She turns and walks away, not just from the room, but from him. The fallout, what's left behind. Hope and Brooke. The mother-daughter bond lies in ruins, shredded by broken trust and bitter words. Carter and Hope, a partnership shattered, a romance undone by regret and morality. Brooke and Ridge, victory is hollow. The company is back, but Ridge remains distant because winning the battle wasn't the same as winning his heart. The road ahead, what comes next? But in the bold and the beautiful, no story truly ends, it evolves. Here's what we're watching for next. Hope's revenge. Will she fight back, not against the company, but against those who betrayed her, starting with Brooke? Carter's redemption. Can he ever mend what he broke with Hope, or has he lost her forever? Brooke's gamble. Was it worth it? Or has she sacrificed too much for a victory that brought her no closer to Ridge's heart? Thank you for watching this deep dive into the most explosive chapter of The Bold and the Beautiful. If you enjoyed this analysis, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for more updates. The drama isn't over, it's only just beginning. See you next time for more passion, betrayal, and unforgettable moments from your favorite soap opera.